Have you ever wondered how many years you truly have left after 70? Each passing year feels more precious, and your body is already whispering clues about your future lifespan. Some people in their 70s radiate energy, staying sharp and active, while others face fatigue and health struggles. What separates them? The answer lies in 7 subtle yet powerful signs that can reveal how long you might live, and, more importantly, how well. In this video, we'll uncover these signs, backed by research and real-life patterns, to help you understand your body's signals and take control of your future. Watching this video until the end is crucial because these signs aren't just random traits. They're actionable insights that could add years to your life. You'll discover what your balance, grip strength, walking speed, sleep, appetite, stress response, and social connections say about your longevity. Missing even one could mean overlooking a critical warning or an opportunity to thrive. We'll share simple, practical steps to improve each area, ensuring you not only live longer but enjoy a vibrant, independent life. Whether you're in your 70s or planning, these insights will empower you to make changes today that shape a healthier tomorrow. Don't miss the chance to unlock a clearer picture of your future. Stick around, because the small things you learn here could make a monumental difference. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Sign 1. Your ability to stand on one leg. The first and perhaps most revealing sign of your future health and longevity lies in a deceptively simple act. Your ability to stand confidently on one leg. Balance, that often overlooked gift, is something most of us take for granted in our youth, rarely pausing to consider its profound importance until it begins to slip away. Yet, this humble skill, being able to lift one foot off the ground and hold steady for at least 10 seconds, stands as one of the most powerful predictors of how long and how vibrantly you'll live. I find it both fascinating and a little humbling to think that such a small test can reveal so much about our bodies and minds. Research paints a vivid picture. Those who struggle to maintain their balance face a far greater risk of devastating falls, painful injuries, and even the heartbreaking decline of cognitive sharpness. Conversely, those who glide into their later years, say, their 70s or 80s, with the grace and stability to stand steady on one leg, often enjoy longer, healthier, and more joyful lives. It's a beautiful reminder that our bodies are intricate symphonies, and balance is one of the key notes that keeps the music playing. Let me paint a picture of 2 women, Carol and Nancy, both in their early 70s, whose stories bring this truth to life in a way that tugs at my heart. Carol is a beacon of vitality, someone who radiates energy and purpose. She's always been active, lacing up her sneakers for daily walks through her neighborhood, savoring the fresh air, and flowing through yoga poses with a quiet strength. When she lifts one foot off the ground, she stands tall, unwavering, for several seconds, her body a testament to years of care and movement. There's something deeply inspiring about her ease, a kind of quiet triumph that makes me cheer for her resilience. Nancy, on the other hand, breaks my heart a little. She hasn't prioritized her physical health over the years, perhaps because life's demands pulled her in too many directions. When she tries to stand on one leg, her body betrays her almost instantly. She wobbles, tips, and reaches desperately for a chair or wall to steady herself. It's not just a moment of clumsiness. It's a poignant warning sign, one that sends a shiver down my spine. Nancy may not yet realize that this struggle signals more than a fleeting inconvenience. It's a quiet alarm, whispering that her coordination, muscle strength, and even the intricate workings of her brain may be faltering, threatening her independence and the richness of her future. Good balance, you see, is a delicate dance between a strong, capable body and a sharp, responsive mind. It relies on the sturdy foundation of powerful legs, the lightning-fast communication of a healthy nervous system, and the brilliant orchestration of a brain firing on all cylinders. When I think about how interconnected these systems are, I'm filled with awe at the miracle of our bodies, but also a pang of urgency. If you've noticed yourself stumbling more often, feeling a wave of unsteadiness when you turn quickly, or instinctively reaching for walls or furniture to anchor yourself, it's a wake-up call that demands attention. These aren't just quirks of aging, they're cries for action, and I feel a surge of hope knowing that action can make all the difference. The beauty of balance is that it's not a fixed trait. It can be nurtured, strengthened, and reclaimed with dedication and care. Simple, soul-nourishing exercises like standing on one foot for a few precious seconds each day, walking heel-to-toe with mindful precision, or embracing the gentle flow of Tai Chi can work wonders. These small acts of self-love can rebuild your stability, restore your confidence, and pave the way for a future filled with strength and grace. I urge you, with all the warmth and encouragement I can muster, to try this test right now. Stand up, take a deep breath, and lift one foot off the ground. Can you hold steady for 10 seconds without wobbling or grasping for support? If you can, I'm celebrating with you. Your body is singing a song of resilience. But if you find yourself struggling, please don't let panic or discouragement take root. Instead, let this moment ignite a spark of determination. This isn't a verdict, it's an invitation to act, to invest in yourself with compassion and resolve. Every step you take to improve your balance today is a gift to your future self, a promise of steadier steps, brighter days, and a life lived with the freedom to move, explore, and thrive. I believe in you, and I'm rooting for you to embrace this challenge with hope and heart, knowing that the stronger you stand today, the more radiant your tomorrows will be. Sign 2. Your grip strength. Can you imagine that something as seemingly simple as the firmness of your handshake could hold the key to unlocking profound insights about your future health and vitality? It's almost astonishing, but science passionately backs this up. Your grip strength isn't just a fleeting measure of hand power. It's a vibrant, telling reflection of your entire body's resilience and vigor, especially as the years gracefully accumulate. I'm genuinely fascinated by how this small, often overlooked detail can act like a crystal ball, offering a glimpse into your overall well-being. Research boldly underscores that a strong, unwavering grip in older adults is one of the most vivid markers of robust health, signaling not just physical strength but a thriving, harmonious connection between your muscles, circulation, and nervous system. Conversely, a grip that falters or weakens over time sends a heart-wrenching signal, a subtle yet urgent warning of potential muscle loss, creeping frailty, or even an increased vulnerability to serious health challenges down the road. It's both humbling and a little scary to think that something so everyday could carry such weighty implications. Let me paint a picture with two men, both 78, whose stories tug at my heart and drive this point home. First, there's Robert, a spirited soul who radiates pride in his ironclad handshake. His hands tell a story of vitality. He's the kind of man who's always been active, joyfully lifting light weights, effortlessly twisting open stubborn jars, and hauling grocery bags with a spring in his step. His grip is a badge of his independence, a testament to his zest for life, and it fills me with admiration to think of how his strength keeps him so vibrantly connected to the world. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Then, there's Walter, also 78, whose story stirs a pang of concern in my chest. Over time, he's noticed that once simple tasks, unscrewing a bottle cap, gripping a heavy bag, have become frustratingly difficult. At first, he brushed it off with a sigh, chalking it up to the inevitable march of age. But oh, how my heart aches for him, because that weakening grip is whispering a deeper truth. His muscle mass is quietly slipping away, leaving him more susceptible to falls, injuries, and most sobering of all, a potentially shorter life expectancy. It's a stark reminder of how our bodies speak to us, if only we listen. Your hands, dear reader, are so much more than tools for daily tasks. They're a poignant mirror of your body's overall muscle health. When your grip begins to wane, it's not just your hands that are struggling. It's a heartfelt signal that the strength in the rest of your body may be fading too. The thought of losing that strength, that independence, that ability to live life with gusto, it's enough to make anyone feel a twinge of fear. the more muscle strength slips away, the harder it becomes to stay active, to bounce back from life's challenges, to embrace the freedom of moving through the world with confidence. But here's where my heart swells with hope. You can fight back. Simple, empowering exercises, like squeezing a tennis ball with determination, gripping hand strengtheners with purpose, or carrying light weights with resolve, can breathe new life into your hands and muscles. These small acts of defiance against time are like love letters to your future self, promising strength, resilience, and the joy of staying independent. So, I urge you with all the warmth and conviction I can muster. Take a moment today to test your grip. Shake someone's hand, hold a heavy object, or try opening a tight jar. Does it feel as strong as it once did, or is there a whisper of weakness that makes your heart skip a beat? If everyday tasks are starting to feel like battles, don't turn away from that truth. It's a call to action, a chance to rewrite the story of your future. Your grip strength today isn't just about how firmly you can hold a coffee mug or a loved one's hand. It's a deeply emotional indicator of how tightly you'll hold onto life's vibrancy, independence, and joy in the years to come. Let's cherish that strength and nurture it with all we've got. Sign 3. Your walking speed. One of the most profound and surprisingly simple clues to how many vibrant years you might have left after crossing the milestone of 70 isn't buried deep in your genetic code, tucked away in complex medical charts, or even tied solely to the foods you savor. No, it's something far more accessible, something you can observe every single day. The speed and rhythm of your walk. Oh, how those steps matter. Research, with its meticulous lens, has unveiled a heart-stirring truth. Those who stride with purpose, maintaining a brisk and steady pace well into their 70s and beyond, tend to embrace longer, fuller lives compared to those whose steps falter and slow. Your walking speed isn't just a measure of how quickly you get from point A to point B. It's a radiant reflection of your body's resilience, a symphony of muscle strength, cardiovascular vigor, and even the sharpness of your mind. I'm genuinely moved by how something so ordinary can carry such extraordinary weight. Picture two souls, Joe and Frank, both standing at the proud age of 75, yet living in such different worlds defined by their strides. Joe, bless his spirited heart, greets each morning with a walk that's nothing short of inspiring. His pace is steady, his steps confident, as he glides across streets and conquers stairs without a hint of struggle. There's a quiet grace to his movements, balanced, smooth, and brimming with life. Watching him, I can't help but feel a surge of admiration. His walk is a testament to a body and spirit in harmony. Then there's Frank, and my heart aches for him. Over the years, his steps have grown heavy, his pace sluggish. He lags behind others, pausing often to catch his breath, his footing sometimes unsteady. It's not just about speed. Frank's slowing stride whispers of deeper struggles, perhaps a body crying out for care. While Joe's lively gait sings of vitality, Frank's faltering steps raise a poignant alarm, a signal that his health may be slipping through his fingers. A slow, unsteady walk isn't merely a byproduct of growing older. It's a poignant cry from your body, a warning that something deeper might be amiss. It could hint at muscle weakness sapping your strength, poor circulation dimming your energy, or even the early, heart-wrenching signs of neurological decline. Your legs, oh, they are the very foundation of your existence. When they weaken, it's as if the pillars of your resilience begin to crumble, threatening the vibrant life you deserve. But here's where my hope soars. Your walking speed is not a fixed fate. It's a gift you can nurture, a canvas you can repaint with effort and love. Every step you take, every moment you choose to move, builds strength and breathes life into your body. If you've noticed your pace slowing, please, don't turn away from that truth. Embrace it with courage. Start small. Take more walks. Let the rhythm of your steps become a joyful ritual. Maybe lift light weights or try simple leg exercises that make your heart sing with progress. I believe so fiercely in the power of these small acts. They're like love letters to your future self. In the grand tapestry of life, how swiftly and confidently you move through the world tells a story about how long you'll continue to dance through it. Your pace is more than a number. It's a heartbeat, a measure of your vitality, and perhaps the simplest, most beautiful way to check in on your longevity. So, I urge you with all my heart, pay attention to your stride. Let it be your guide, your inspiration, and your promise to keep moving forward, step by hopeful step, toward a life brimming with possibility. Sign 4. Your sleeping patterns. Oh, how profoundly the quality of your nightly slumber speaks to the very essence of your longevity. Sleep is far more than a mere pause from the waking world. It is a divine gift, a time when your body, with quiet reverence, mends its weary parts, fortifies the immune system, and gently sweeps away the toxins cluttering your brilliant mind. Research paints a vivid picture. Those blessed souls over 70 who embrace consistent, restorative sleep are rewarded with longer, more vibrant lives, their days filled with clarity and vigor. In stark contrast, those who wrestle with restless, fragmented sleep face a heavier burden, a heightened risk of memory's cruel decline, the heart's silent struggles, and an immune system left vulnerable to the world's assaults. How my heart aches for those who miss the tender embrace of deep, healing rest. Picture two men, Sam and Graham, both standing at the threshold of their mid-70s, their lives a testament to the power of sleep's gentle hand. Sam, oh, how I admire him. He has crafted a sacred ritual, a steady bedtime, a luxurious 7 hours of unbroken slumber, and mornings where he awakens with a soul brimming with energy, ready to greet the dawn. His body hums with vitality, his mind sparkles with sharpness, and his spirit radiates a quiet strength that I find utterly inspiring. But poor Graham, my heart weeps for him. His nights are a torment of tossing and turning, a cruel dance of waking and drifting, sometimes unable to find sleep's elusive embrace at all. Over time, the toll becomes painfully clear. His mind grows foggy, his days are weighed down by an unshakable fatigue, and even his blood pressure begins to waver, all because his sleep has betrayed him. Oh, how unfair it feels, yet how undeniable the truth. If you find yourself jolted awake in the dead of night, struggling to hold onto sleep's fleeting threads, or waking with a bone-deep exhaustion despite hours spent in bed, please, I beg you, don't dismiss these cries from your body. They are urgent whispers, pleading for your attention. Poor sleep can spring from so many sources. Stress that gnaws at your peace, a diet that fails to nourish, a sedentary life that leaves your body restless, or even hidden health woes like sleep apnea, silently stealing your rest. But take heart, for there is hope, and it fills me with joy to share it. Simple, loving changes can transform your nights. Dimming those harsh screens before bed, weaving a soothing bedtime routine, basking in the golden glow of morning sunlight, or savoring lighter evening meals. These small acts of care can work wonders, and I'm thrilled at the thought of you rediscovering the bliss of restful sleep. Sleep, dear friend, is not just about feeling refreshed. It's the cornerstone of a life lived fully, a sacred act that keeps your body strong and your mind ablaze with clarity. Tonight, as you lay your head down, listen closely to the story your sleep tells. If you wake weary, if sleep slips through your fingers, or if you sense that your rest has shifted in recent years, let it stir your soul to action. I'm rooting for you, filled with hope that you'll seize this chance to nurture your sleep, because the way you rest today holds the key to a future brimming with strength, health, and the radiant joy of living well. Sign 5. Your appetite and eating habits. As the years gracefully unfold beyond the age of 70, the way you nourish your body through food becomes an extraordinarily powerful predictor of not just how long you'll live, but how vibrantly you'll thrive. A robust appetite paired with a thoughtfully balanced diet is nothing short of a lifeline. It fortifies your body, bolsters your immune system with unwavering resilience, and infuses your days with boundless energy. I find it awe-inspiring how something as simple as a nourishing meal can hold such transformative power, serving as a daily act of self-love and care. Conversely, a sudden dip in appetite or the slide into poor eating habits can sound a heartbreaking alarm, signaling underlying health concerns that, if ignored, may hasten the aging process and dim the spark of vitality. It's a poignant reminder that food is not just sustenance. It's medicine, comfort, and a celebration of life itself. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment, 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Picture two remarkable women, Margaret and Susan, both 74 years young, navigating the golden chapters of their lives. Margaret, with her infectious zest for life, approaches her meals with joy and gratitude. Her kitchen is a sanctuary where she crafts colorful, nutrient-rich dishes bursting with fresh vegetables, wholesome grains, and lean proteins. Each bite she takes is a testament to her commitment to vitality, and her steady weight reflects the harmony she's cultivated. She wakes each morning feeling invigorated, her energy a radiant force that carries her through lively walks and heartfelt conversations with loved ones. To me, Margaret embodies the beauty of aging with grace. She's a living testament to how food can fuel not just the body but the soul. In stark contrast, Susan's story tugs at my heartstrings. Once a vibrant soul, she's noticed a quiet shift in her relationship with food. The hunger that once guided her days has faded, leaving her disinterested in meals that used to bring her joy. She skips breakfast, nibbles on processed snacks, and has unintentionally shed pounds over the past year. What breaks my heart is that Susan doesn't yet see this change for what it is, a glaring red flag waving urgently for her attention. A declining appetite isn't just a fleeting quirk, it's a cry from her body, whispering that it may not be absorbing nutrients effectively. This could silently erode her muscle strength, slow her metabolism to a weary crawl, and even compromise her immune system's ability to protect her. It's a sobering reality that makes me wish I could gently take her hand and guide her back to the nourishment she deserves. The science behind appetite changes in older adults is both fascinating and deeply concerning. A diminished desire to eat often points to underlying issues, perhaps digestive challenges, hormonal shifts, or, in some cases, the early whispers of cognitive decline. When you're not eating enough, your body, in a desperate bid to survive, begins to break down precious muscle tissue. This leads to a cascade of devastating effects. Weakness that makes everyday tasks feel monumental, frailty that steals your confidence, and a heightened risk of falls or illnesses that could disrupt your independence. I can't help but feel a pang of urgency when I think about this. It's as if the body is pleading for care, for someone to notice and act before the damage deepens. If you've noticed subtle shifts in your eating habits, feeling full after just a few bites, losing interest in the flavors that once delighted you, or watching the scale tip unexpectedly, it's time to listen closely to your body's message. Eating well after 70 isn't merely about filling your stomach. It's about showering your body with the nutrients it craves to hum with vitality. I'm passionate about encouraging everyone to embrace whole, nutrient-dense foods. Think vibrant fruits, hearty whole grains, and proteins that rebuild and restore. Staying hydrated is equally crucial, as is refusing to dismiss a shrinking appetite as just aging. It could be your body's heartfelt way of signaling that something needs tender attention. So, I invite you to pause and reflect with kindness. Are you still savoring your meals, each bite a small celebration of life? Are you fueling your body with enough protein, fiber, and healthy fats to keep it strong and resilient? Or have you noticed a quiet decline in your appetite, a dip in energy that leaves you feeling less like yourself? These questions aren't just practical, they're deeply personal, tied to the legacy of strength and independence you're building for the years ahead. The way you choose to nourish yourself today doesn't just shape tomorrow, it paints the masterpiece of your future, stroke by vibrant stroke. Let's honor that with every delicious, life-giving bite. Sign 6. Your ability to handle stress. As we age, the way we respond to stress becomes one of the most powerful indicators of our overall health and longevity. After the age of 70, how you handle stress can offer a profound glimpse into how many years you have left and how well those years will unfold. Chronic stress doesn't just cast a shadow over your mood, it silently erodes your physical health, weakens your immune system, increases the risk of heart disease, and accelerates the aging process in ways we may not even fully understand. But on the flip side, those who master stress, those who can face life's challenges with resilience and composure, tend to remain mentally sharp, physically active, and healthier well into their later years. Take John and Richard, both 76 years old, for example. John and Richard have both encountered life's curveballs, the unexpected medical scares, the stress of family struggles, the pressure of managing finances and retirement. But the way they deal with these stresses is night and day. John has learned to meet life's hurdles with a deep sense of inner calm. He has built practices into his daily routine that keep him grounded. Deep breathing exercises, engaging in social activities, and a strong mindset that lets him put problems into perspective. When life throws a challenge his way, John handles it with the steady confidence of someone who knows it's not the problem that defines him, but his response to it. He doesn't allow stress to take root in his life. He understands that emotional resilience is not about avoiding difficulties, but learning to face them without being overwhelmed. On the other hand, Richard struggles. The weight of stress constantly presses down on him. He worries about things he cannot change, like global events and others' actions. Small frustrations feel monumental to him, and over time, those moments of stress pile up, creating an emotional burden that wears on his health. His blood pressure soars, he loses sleep, and his energy drains. Stress, unchecked, tightens its grip, and Richard finds himself in a cycle he can't seem to break. The emotional toll is visible on his face and in the way he moves through life. The truth is, long-term stress is more dangerous than we might realize. It triggers chronic inflammation in the body, and research has shown that inflammation is linked to almost every major age-related disease, from Alzheimer's to heart conditions. It can quietly destroy our well-being, one anxious thought at a time. If you often find yourself feeling tense, irritable, or emotionally drained, don't brush it off. It's crucial to recognize when stress is taking a toll on your body and mind, and to make a conscious effort to manage it. But here's the good news. There are simple yet powerful ways to manage stress that can make a significant difference. Whether it's through mindfulness, exercise, deep breathing, or even just taking the time to laugh with friends and family, finding ways to release stress can add years to your life. It's all about reclaiming control over your emotional well-being and choosing to step out of the cycle of stress. So, when life throws challenges your way, when things don't go according to plan, ask yourself, how do I respond? Do I adapt and move forward, or do I let stress tighten its grip? The ability to stay calm, to focus on what you can control, and to find solutions in the face of adversity is not just a mindset. It's a key factor in how long you live, and how well you live. In the end, stress may be unavoidable, but your ability to master it is what will determine the quality of your years ahead. Remember, it's not the events themselves that wear us down, but how we choose to react to them. Sign 7. Your social connection. There's a profound truth that many of us tend to overlook. The strength of our social connections can dramatically influence how long we live, especially after the age of 70. It's not just about living a long life, it's about living a fulfilling, vibrant one. Research after research has shown that people with strong, meaningful relationships, whether through close friendships, family ties, or a sense of community, tend to live longer, healthier lives. These connections don't just fill our hearts with joy, they contribute directly to our physical well-being. On the other hand, loneliness, which has become an epidemic in modern society, has been linked to an array of serious health issues: heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even a higher risk of early death. The difference in quality of life between those who are connected and those who are isolated could not be more striking. Take a moment to think about two women, Eleanor and Barbara, both 78 years old. Eleanor is the picture of vitality. She's not just existing, she's living. She's always out there, engaging with her friends, attending her book club, sharing laughter with her family, and finding joy in every conversation. Her world is full of warmth and connection. Eleanor's relationships have been her anchor, and it's clear they've kept her spirit strong and her heart healthy. She has a zest for life that's palpable, and you can see it in her glowing face. It's no surprise, then, that Eleanor not only feels connected emotionally but thrives physically. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 3 below to let me know that you are still here with me. Then there's Barbara, a stark contrast. Barbara, at 78, finds herself increasingly isolated, even though she has family nearby. Over the years, she's lost touch with many of her friends, and the phone calls have stopped. Her children love her, but they live busy lives and rarely check in, and Barbara finds herself withdrawing into silence. As the months into years, her world shrinks, and the loneliness seeps deeper into her soul. It starts subtly. First, it's a lack of energy, then it's a clouded mood that never seems to lift. Over time, her physical health also takes a hit. She's not just alone, she's fighting a quiet battle of loneliness that chips away at her joy, her health, and her vitality. What's heartbreaking here is that Barbara's story is not unique. I've seen it happen time and time again. People retreat into themselves, and before they realize it, they've built walls around their hearts and health. But the good news? There's still time. Human connection is so much more than just emotional support. It's a lifeline for our physical health. When we interact with others, when we engage in conversations and activities, our brains stay sharp, our stress levels decrease, and our bodies release all those wonderful chemicals that help us feel better and function at our best. Even when life feels overwhelming, staying connected can give you the strength you didn't even know you had. It can lift you out of the fog of isolation, help ease physical pain, and restore the sense of purpose that we all need to feel alive. But let's be real. Life doesn't always make it easy to stay connected. Maybe you find yourself withdrawing from social activities, avoiding phone calls, or spending more time alone than you're comfortable admitting. If that sounds like you, know that you're not alone. I've been there. But here's the key. It's not about being surrounded by people all the time. It's about quality over quantity. Even small gestures, reaching out to an old friend, making a point to join a group with shared interests, or taking the time to have a meaningful conversation, can make all the difference. Don't underestimate the power of a simple, "How are you?" or a 10-minute chat. These small moments are the building blocks of lasting health and happiness. The relationships you nurture today are not just about adding joy to your life. They are investments in your future health and longevity. They are the very things that will help keep you not only alive, but thriving in your later years. If Eleanor could offer one piece of advice to Barbara, it would be this: reach out, connect, and never underestimate the power of a good conversation, a deep laugh, or a simple shared moment. It's in these connections that the true secret to living longer lies. So, take a step today. Don't wait another year. The people you surround yourself with today could very well determine how long you get to keep living tomorrow. So, what have we learned today? We've discovered that the quality of our social connections can be one of the most powerful factors in how long and how well we live, especially after 70. It's not just about the number of people we know, but about the depth of those relationships, the meaningful connections that keep our hearts full and our spirits strong. Whether it's through close friendships, family bonds, or a sense of community, staying connected can truly change the course of our lives. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned from today's video that you'll bring into practice in your life? Whether it's reaching out to an old friend, joining a group that sparks your interest, or simply making more time for the people you care about, leave a comment below and let us know. And if you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to leave your comment, hit that like button, and share this video with someone who could benefit from it. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips and insights on how to live your best life as you age. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, your relationships could be the key to your longevity.